And I hope all devotees have done your homework. So we'll first discuss that after the Mangalacharan prayers, and then we'll proceed with chapter number 8. Very wonderful chapter, Attaining the Supreme. Right? This is our ultimate goal, to love Krishna and to go back to Krishna. So let's keep the numbers ready, what we've discussed yesterday, and then we'll start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnanatimrandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadhaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradhayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauradvishe Namaha. Mancha kalpadharubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So thank you for joining in. Premlata Mataji, I saw you yesterday and today also I can see you with your camera on.
Hare
So
Krishna,
we'll start with
Mataji.
you. Hare Krishna. So how many times you chanted Hare Krishna?
I chanted 4 rounds. Every day I chant 4 rounds, Mataji. And apart from that, I do, I have taken Diksha from Gondavali Maharaj of Gondavalikar. He says 13 crores we do. So we have taken that. I do 5,000 every day of that. Hare means Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. No, that one also because earlier than this I have taken that. So I have to do that 5,000 times.
Okay. All right. So, but Hare Krishna Mahamantra is a prescribed mantra for this age of Kali, right?
Yeah.
Like, Om
For
Namo Narayana
four
is there.
rounds I do that.
Okay. Very nice. Did you think of Krishna when you saw the sunrise in the morning?
Yes, Mataji. First, for not only when the sunrise, when I get up and then touch the floor and do namaskar, that is, I can see only Krishna. In fact, in our house, every little thing, my husband says, if the water tap is to be repaired, they'll say, Krishna will take care. And this is the way the conversation will go. People who come to our house, they
But
think
Krishna,
that
we
the
should
plumber...
not give work to Krishna. Krishna
No, he will take care.
Krishna will not take care of plumbing work. Okay. What
No,
we should ask
for
Krishna?
everything...
No. What we should
for
ask
everything,
Krishna
he will
is, how
say
can
that
I serve you? How can I serve you, Krishna? Right? Not Krishna should take care of my work, isn't it? Krishna is taking care of all the work without ever asking for it. So it's good to remember Krishna. That's also very nice. But we should always think in the mode of how I can serve Krishna, right? So in that way we can fine tune our remembrance of Krishna, right? So the more we are wanting to serve Krishna, the more we can capture Krishna in our heart, right? And always remembering Krishna is very good, right? We always want to remember Krishna. We never want to forget Krishna, but we want to fine tune by remembering Krishna in the way the acharyas should remember. He Radhe Vraja Devike Chalalite, He Nanda Shuno Kutaha. Oh Radha Krishna, where are you? I want to know where you are so that I can come and serve you. That should be the mood that we should slowly try to develop, right? We cannot artificially think that no, whatever I do, I'm doing it for Krishna. But we should know where we are, but where we want to be, right? That's how when you go to a place, say I'm in Hadapsar, if you want to go to Kunja Bihari Mandir in Camp Temple, so it is about 8 kilometers. So I know where I am. I need to traverse at 8 kilometers, then only I reach the destination of Radha Kunja Bihari Mandir. So like that, wherever we are right now, however we are remembering Krishna is very good. But we need to fine tune, slowly progress, and think about how I can serve Krishna. In what way can I serve Krishna like that? Hari Bol! Premlata Mataji ki Jai! Very nice. Anyone else wants to share How many times you chanted? Did they remember Krishna when they woke up in the morning? Anyone?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
44 Hare Krishna Mahamantra rounds. Saurabh Singhal Prabhu ki
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Jai. Hari Bol. 44
Hare
rounds.
Krishna Mataji,
Very
I've
good.
done.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hari
Krishna
Bol.
Mataji, I've done 30 rounds today.
30 rounds. Hari Bol. Rajeshwari Mataji ki Jai. So who are the
Hare
people
Krishna
here who,
Mataji.
who don't chant one full round? I want to know from them. Any newcomers who just started chanting?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Kavita Mataji. Yes.
Ji Mataji, I am joining it for the first time, the session.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Mataji, I had chanted 12 rounds. And Mataji, I remembered Krishna while preparing prasadam in the morning for my husband and my Krishna. And while waking up also, I remembered Krishna. And after that, when I was washing clothes, that time also I remembered I was singing song. And Mataji, after that, I remembered one more time Krishna. And then I joined the session.
Hari Bol. Krishna Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Krishna. Hey.
Krishna, Krishna.
Yeah. So you should always remember Krishna. And we should, especially when we are drinking water. Who thought of Krishna when they were drinking water yesterday?
Yes,
I
Mataji.
remember Mataji.
While
I
not
remember.
only drinking, while eating breakfast, lunch, all the time. I mean, and
Yeah.
after eating also, Krishna Arpana Mastu is what I tell all the time.
Slowly, there are also some Bhoga mantras when we offer everything to Krishna. Like this Mataji was saying, I prepared prasadam for my husband. So what we should do, we should prepare Bhoga for Krishna. And when Krishna honors, automatically prasadam will be there for our husband, our children, ourselves, everybody. So when we prepare only for Krishna. You should not prepare for anybody else. Why? Because if Krishna is not partaking that and somebody else partakes that, then we'll incur sin. But when we give it to Krishna and then we honor prasadam, then we'll get Krishna prem. Then we'll go to Krishna, isn't it? So we always prepare bhoga for the enjoyment of Krishna. Bhoga means enjoyment. Prasadam means mercy, right? So we prepare bhoga for Krishna, and when Krishna honors it, it becomes mercy of Krishna, that is prasadam. Then when we honor it, we will develop love for Krishna. Very easy process, right? Prabhupada has given very easy process. Whatever we do, we anyway cook in the morning, right? So we cook for Krishna. We anyway take bath in the morning. So we do Ganga Snan, right? We can chant this prayer, Gange cha Yamune chaiva, Narmada Sindhu Kaveri, Godavari, Saraswati, Jale Yasmin Sannidhim Kuru. So like that, we do everything for the pleasure of Krishna, right? My Guru Maharaj, his name is Jayapataka Swami, right? He always chants Ganga, Ganga, Ganga. So he is generally in Mayapur only, where he actually takes the Ganges waters and bathes. But currently he is in Singapore. So wherever he is, he will chant Ganga, Ganga, Ganga. Right? This mantra has been taught by Maharaj only, Guru Maharaj only to me. I've seen his messages and learnt it. Right? So like that, wherever we are, whether we are in Pune or Dubai or Muscat or Bangalore or wherever we are based out of, we can still take bath in the holy rivers. We can still prepare bhoga for Krishna. We can honor the prasadam of Lord Shri Krishna, which is Krishna's mercy, in that way, right? Whatever we do, we want to do for Krishna. So wonderful. Thank you all very much for giving your account and for taking this extra effort of remembering Krishna. And we should continue this practice, right? Something good means we should continue. Yes, Jigisha Mataji, yes.
Mataji, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Yes, Mataji.
Okay, Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, I do everything, whatever you said yesterday. But I have one query on this.
Yes.
Like someone told me, I keep on falling and all that. So someone told me that you should go to Hanuman Mandir and offer him oil and all that. So is it right to do? Because since I have joined ISKCON, I have never gone to any demigods or ask anything. But since Hanumanji is, I don't think he is he's counted as demigod, but I don't know how to.
Yeah.
Hare
So
Krishna.
Hanumanji will be pleased if you sing the glories of Lord Ram.
Hare Krishna.
More than you say Hanuman. See, because yatra yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam, tatra tatra katamasta kanchalim, Asbavari Paipurna Lochanam, Maruti Navaracha Shanchakam, right? Wherever Lord Ram's glories are chanted, Hanuman is there. If you are worshipping Hanuman, Hanuman may not be there. Because Hanuman does not like to glorify himself. He likes to be known as Ramaduta Hanuman, Rama Sevak Hanuman, right? So if you chant Hare Krishna, Hanumanji will come and sit next to you. When you chant Hare Krishna, you don't have to go to Hanumanji's temple and offer, right? Of course, when we have our relatives are offering Vadamala and everything to Hanumanji, we offer it to Hanumanji saying, Hanumanji, we are offering it to you, and Hanumanji will offer it to Lord Ram, like that. And in our own altar, we can offer it to Krishna, and then we can offer Krishna Prasadam to Hanumanji, right? Krishna is not different from Ram, right? When you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Prabhupada says Krishna refers to Radharaman, Rama refers to, Krishna refers to Krishna, of course. Rama refers to Radha Raman, right? The one who gives pleasure to Radharani. Rama means one who gives pleasure, right? And Hanumanji is a great devotee of Lord Ram. Say Hanumanji will be more pleased. See, the intention of offering or serving someone is to please them, right? So we should know how it is best to please them, right? Hanumanji is more pleased if you offer it to Lord Ram and give him prasadam, rather than directly offer it to Hanumanji. So if you want to please Hanumanji, we should understand how to please him very nicely. Is that okay, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Any other queries? Yesterday we were asking, devotees, if they have some queries, we can take it up because we're getting late. Anyone else has any query? We can take that up first. Okay, and devotees can switch on your cameras. I can see Rajeshwari Mataji, Premlata Mataji. If possible, you can switch on your cameras unless you're cooking or you're, yes.
Mataji, sorry, I can't switch on the camera because since the moment I switch on the camera, my internet goes away.
Oh, okay, fine. I mean, if there is some internet issue, that's fine. But generally, it is more personal and interactive. We're able to see the devotees, isn't it? Okay, fantastic. So let's now move on to chapter number 8. Yesterday, we got the knowledge of the Absolute. We understand who is Krishna, how Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Swati Mataji will come back to you. Yes, okay. You have something to say?
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare
Mataji,
Krishna.
in every Dwapara Yuga, this Kurukshetra Yuddha takes place, Mataji.
In every Dwapara Yuga, this Kurukshetra Yuddha take place, yes. Yes. So why? Because these 4 yugas, they are continuous creation, annihilation that takes place according to the according to the will of the Lord. So this Bhagavad Gita is a manual for human beings. So as long as there are jivas in this earth, this Bhagavad Gita will be required. And every time the Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga and Kali Yuga, right? Lord Krishna will appear in every Dwapara Yuga and Lord Krishna will advise Arjuna, and through Arjuna, Krishna is advising us, right? So we have to follow this Bhagavad Gita, which is a manual, so as to perfect our life, right? So this yuga cycle will continue to go until all of us go back to Godhead, right? So in that way, these cycles are eternal. The time is also eternal, right? So in that way, it is continuous. Okay, Mataji?
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Hare Krishna. So yesterday we studied chapter number 7, which is knowledge of the Absolute. We understood who is Krishna. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I have to worship Krishna. How do I worship Krishna? By Shravanam and Kirtanam, by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, by hearing properly the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, by cooking for Krishna, by singing for Krishna, by glorifying Krishna, not worshipping the demigods. Whatever desires I have, I ask only Krishna. Right? Akama sarva kamuva moksha kamu dharadi tivrena bhakti yogena yajeta purusham param. Tivrena bhakti yogena. That means with determination, I want to worship Krishna, whether I have a lot of desires or I have no desires. Right? Akama sarva kamova. Even if I desire liberation, I want to get out of this material, 3 modes of material nature. Yesterday we saw tamas, rajas and sattva. Right? If you want to, whatever desire we may have, a better job, a good mobile, a good car, whatever desire we may have, we want to worship Lord Shri Krishna only. Because if it is good for us, Lord Krishna will give us. Right? If it is not good for us, then we will not get it. Yeah. So that is the kind of faith we need to develop. And how do we develop that faith? We develop that faith by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Like that. So, 7th chapter gave us knowledge of the absolute. Then, how I can remember Krishna? By the, when I drink water, I will remember Krishna. When I see the sunrise, I will remember Krishna. When I see the moon, I will remember Krishna. When I chant, when I speak anything, I will remember Krishna. When I smell something wonderful, I will remember Krishna. So, in this way, always remembering Krishna. So, this chapter number 8 is called Attaining the Supreme. Right? In this way, right from morning when we wake up, like one Mataji was saying, right from the time I place my feet on the ground, I'm thinking of Krishna. And when we are going to sleep also, we should think of Krishna. We can study the Krishna book, or we can sing some nice bhajans for the Lord, or we can do evening Gaura Arati for the Lord. Like that, when we are continuously remembering the Lord, then Krishna tells, at the end of your life, you will come back to me. Right? Antakalecha mameva. 8.5 Krishna says, Antakalecha mameva. Smaran muktva kalevaram. Yaprayati samadbhavam. Yati nati atra samshaya. So Krishna is saying, don't doubt. There is no samshaya. There is no doubt that if you remember me at the time of death, you will come back to me. And then next verse Krishna says, Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajatya antakalevaram. Tam tam mevaiti kaunteya sada tad bhava bhavitaha. Whatever state of being you think, that state of being you will attain without fail. Now this is very, very dangerous. Why? If I spend my whole life thinking about Bollywood movies, Hollywood movies, the TV serials, and we think, okay, no problem. At the end of my life, I will think of Krishna. It does not happen like that. Why? Because yam yam vapis, whatever we think at the time of death, that state we will attain. If we spend our entire life watching cricket match, TV serials, what else they do? Bollywood movies, Hollywood movies, Collywood movies, and all that. Then at the time of death, kapha, vata, pitta are all imbalanced. We cannot hear properly, right? Even at the time of old age, we will experience all of that. And everything is at a mature stage at the time of death. We cannot hear properly, we cannot see properly, we cannot move out of the bed. We need help even to honor prasadam. So that is the kind of state we are at the time of death. How can we think of Krishna? So we cannot think of anything, but automatically our mind will play a flashback. What all Medhavani has been doing from the beginning of her life. Okay, she was studying for CA. Okay, then she got introduced to Krishna consciousness. Okay, she was chanting Hare Krishna. Oh, in between she got deviated. She is doing some nonsensical things. Okay, now she is also chanting. So, all the nonsensical things you are doing in our life, that will also come as a flashback. And by the grace of the Lord, if you've been chanting Hare Krishna every day, and if you've been practicing this, if you practice from yesterday, those who started, if you are remembering Krishna when we wake up at the time of sunrise, when we drink water, we are thinking of Krishna. When we are honoring prasadam, we are telling the prasadam prayers, we are thinking of Krishna. When we are sleeping, like there is one very, very nice devotee. His name is Radhesham Prabhu. He's a temple president of ISKCON Pune. He tells, even while sleeping, he thinks that if I sleep for the next 6 hours, that is a devotional service. Why? Because tomorrow morning I will wake up rejuvenated and then I will serve Krishna. I will chant Hare Krishna. So in that way, even the sleeping can be converted into devotional service. So the entire 24 hours of the day, there is an opportunity to remember Krishna. There is an opportunity to want to serve Krishna. Right? We may not be, there is one Maharaj, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, recently he went back to Golokadam, right? What does he do? Even in his dream also, he used to do like this. There was a video. He was like this, even in the sleeping. Even in the sleeping, he is doing Aarti. Because he attends Brahma Murta. He used to attend Brahma Murta every day. Whichever temple he is, he will do the Aarti. So, when that becomes a lifestyle for us, that doing Aarti for the Lord, Abhishek for the Lord, offering Bhoga for the Lord, remembering the Lord, speaking the glories of the Lord, hearing about the Lord, when that becomes a lifestyle for us, then at the end of our life, who else can we think of? We can only think of Krishna, because we've thought of Krishna throughout our life, isn't it? So, like that, this entire life is a preparation. And death is an examination, right? We all have studied 10 years of, 10th standard, and then 11th standard, 12th standard, and then we've done our CA course, doctorate, then we've done engineering, everything we have studied, right? And then how do we pass and go to the next class? The first standard question paper will be given. When we answer the first standard question paper, we pass it, then only we go to the second standard. And in the second standard, we'll get a tougher question paper. We pass that, we go to third standard. Similarly, The entire life is a preparation to pass the exam. Every day, every moment we are tested. Every moment we have a free will. Right now, either we have the choice to watch TV, to go to sleep, to attend this class, or to go to the temple. Right? It's not that we have to attend this class only. Right? We have a choice whether I want to engage in enjoyment of the senses, or I have a choice whether I want to engage in the service of the Lord. If I take the choice every second, if I take the choice that I want to serve the Lord, I want to remember Krishna, I want to glorify Krishna, I want to sing for Krishna, I want to cook for Krishna, I want to dance for Krishna. If that is the consciousness, at the end of our life, when the flashback comes, Krishna, 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 Krishna. And then we'll go back to Krishna. Very simple, right? That's why Prabhupada said, Krishna consciousness is very, very simple. But it is very difficult to be simple. We have complicated our life so much. We want a lot of money. We want to work 12 hours, 13 hours. We want to do this, that. We want to go shopping. We want to get this, that. Yes, we need to do everything. But we need to keep Krishna in the center of whatever we want to do. Right? If we keep Krishna in the center, we'll always remember Krishna. Right? And in this way, we will go back home, back to Godhead. Right? And yesterday we were also talking about the three modes of material nature. So today what we are going to talk about, there are three kinds of miseries, right? All of us are experiencing, right? Why we want to go back to Krishna, right? Because this material world is not a place of enjoyment. This material world is a place of reformation. We have come to this material world because we wanted to enjoy independent of Krishna. So Krishna said, okay, fine, you go and enjoy. Right? Krishna is so merciful, and Krishna said, okay, I will come along with you. I will be with you. Whenever you want me, I will guide you. But I will not interfere with your free will. You want to sleep, you sleep. If you want to watch TV, you watch TV. Right? But when you are frustrated, because we cannot get happiness by watching TV, by engaging in the enjoyment of the senses, because we are created as Jivera Swarupahe, Krishnera Nityadas. That is our constitutional position. Right? Only when we do things which are according to our constitutional position, only then we can be happy. Otherwise, punas charvita charvananam, we are chewing the chewed. Right? So many lifetimes we have done this kind of enjoyment. Drink, make merry. Zindagi na milegi dobara. Right? I always hear people say, right, one life is there, just enjoy. No, it does not work like that. Again and again we will have to take birth in this world, and what we think, a pig also thinks I'm happy because I'm eating the stool. This is not the happiness that we want to attain. We want to attain that happiness which is eternal, which is not intertwined with sadness, which is not intertwined with misery. We want that kind of happiness. And the formula Krishna is giving. Why? Because Krishna is so merciful. The more than us that we want to go back to Godhead, Krishna wants us to go back home, back to Godhead. Right? So we have these three kinds of kleshas, which is called Adi Bhautik, Adhyatmik, and Adi Daivik. Right? Recently we had this corona, right? 4-5 years back. Because everybody was at home. We cannot go out. Everybody used to contract that flu and cough. So much pain for the body. And we had no control. There was no medicine for it. You're all identifying, trying to find medicines for it. That's called Adi Daivik. There are so many. Every day you look at the newspaper. There is some accident. There is some flood. There is some famine. There is some fire. Fire broke out somewhere. These are all Adi Daivik. Right? These are all calamities that are introduced so that the jivas can turn towards Krishna. Right? Because when everything is happy, then what do? Oh, I did everything. I got salary. I got promotion. I am the all in all. I am the enjoyer. Right? And then Adhyatmik, we don't need others to cause trouble. Our mind itself will cause most of the trouble. Half the time we are thinking, oh, will I get admission in this college? Oh, will I get promotion? Oh, will I get the mobile that I want? Our mind is creating desires, and the more the mind creates desires, the more is our anxiety. Right? Yesterday also we were discussing, right, how we buy a mobile, and that mobile, if it falls down and cracks, then there is a crack in our heart. Is that mobile so important, or is our life important? We think our happiness is in that mobile. How foolish. And we know that mobile is going to fall down and get destroyed, something or the other. Everything in this material world is bound to deteriorate. The stable is there. If it remains like that, it will get rusted. Everything in this world will deteriorate. this body, which is made of jada, earth, water, fire, and ether, science has to deteriorate and die at some point in time. Right? Even in the accounts, we write depreciation. What is the depreciation? That means that particular furniture or that particular asset is depreciating in value. It is reducing in value. Slowly, the value will become zero. Right? So we spend so much time to decorate our body, but ultimately the body is slowly moving from kaumaram, yauvanam, jara, tata dehantara praptir. Then again the body is burnt in the graveyard, isn't it? So it is not that we should not take care of our body. Our body, the human body especially, is an instrument by which we can attain Krishna Prema. We can chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we need the hands. To glorify the Lord, we need the mouth. That's why Krishna has given us all the senses, the body, everything Krishna has given us. Only one thing we have of our own. What is that? Our free will, our desire. If we utilize the free will to remember Krishna, we will go back to Krishna. If we utilize the free will to watch TV, then life after life, we will be born either as human beings, if we are lucky, or as dogs, as cats, as pets, and we will be watching the TV with that owner, new owners. Right? Is that a life that we want to live? Do we want to become a pig and hog? Or do we want to eat prasadam and go back home, back to Godhead? So every second we are having this choice. Right? So in this way, we want to always remember Krishna. We want to never forget Krishna. This is the essence, sum and substance of this 8th chapter. How can we attain the Supreme? We can attain the Supreme when we remember the Supreme at the time of death. We can remember the Supreme Lord at the time of death. When we remember Him every second of the day. When we are healthy, now we should remember Krishna. Right? Some people say, why now? When we become old, then we will remember Krishna. Now we will enjoy, watch movie. My daughter is only 15 years old, 20 years old. Why you are preaching to her? Right? Like that parents tell. Then, we tell the parents, okay, you come and join. You are 45. Let the child enjoy. You come and join. Then, no. I'm only 45. I will come when I'm 70 years old. 70 years old, what we can do? We cannot even talk. Our teeth has gone down. No memory. Everything is lost. Even at 20, we are struggling to do Krishna consciousness because of the baggage we've accumulated from so many years. Right? Now we have the chance. We have the association of devotees. We have Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita. We have Prabhupada's International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Every Sunday, there is a wonderful program. If time permits, we should go there. We should spend our time in the temple, having darshan of the deities, doing parikrama, attending the Bhagavad Gita class. And then we should try to make our home a temple. Initially, we go to the temple, we understand how it is done, and then we should make our home a temple. We cannot stay in the temple 24 hours. We have our swadharma to perform. So we have to make our home a temple. Everything we do, we should do it for the pleasure of Krishna. In that way, we remember Krishna 24 hours of the day. And as we progress in this chapter, Krishna is also talking about the miseries of this material world. Krishna is saying, Brahma bhuvanal loka punar avartino Arjuna. Right? People say, I will live happily in this world. At the end of the life, I will go. I will go. Means where? If you do pious activities, then you will become, maximum you can become Brahma. Either you can become Indra. They are all positions. They are not people. Right? If we live our life perfectly enjoyment means, as per the Karma Kanda section of the Vedas, very difficult. You cannot do properly. But somebody is so particular and impeccable. He is following the Karma Kanda sections of the Vedas and doing everything as per the Vedas. I will enjoy also, but I will enjoy as per the scriptures. Right? Iti shastram vitsrijyam vartate kamakarataha. But if you enjoy without injunctions of the scriptures, then you will get an animal life. Because we are enjoying according to their senses, according to the desire of our mind, then we'll get an animal body. Right? But if we enjoy very, very particular according to the scriptures, then there is a chance that we can become Brahma. That's very wonderful. Brahma lives for so long, some 4.3 million years. So long. That means we can almost be eternal. But what does it say? Kshine punye martya lokam vishanti. Even if we are Brahma, once we exhaust our credits, again we will fall down back to this material world. That's why the Devatas also, they want to take birth in the material world, in the earthly planet. Because in the earthly planet only, there is proper dosage of happiness and distress. When we are distressful, then we are remembering the Lord, oh Krishna, please forgive me, I was wasting my time, I will now. The child in the womb also sometimes prays to the Lord. Please get me out of this. Because it's lying in the mother's womb. It's like so much pus, urine. A stool is there inside the womb. And you are so happy to bring a child in this material world, but we are happy to do it. Why? Because Krishna says that if you can make your children a pure devotee, then you can have sex any number of times and you can bring as many number of children in this material world, right? But some of us have learned all this after we got married and had children. What to do now? Now what we should do, we should not regret it that I didn't know that time. Right now when we know, we want to live our life in a way that we can come back to Godhead. We want to give the proper sanskar to our children. We want to teach Bhagavad Gita to our children. We don't know Bhagavad Gita, how do we teach our children? So we have to learn first, right? Nitai Sevani Mataji, very wonderful devotee, she says, when parents want all their children to become pure devotees, but they themselves want to watch TV serial. Right? So what Mataji says, the children, when they look at their parents, right, the noise that the parents are creating by their acting is so loud that the children are not able to hear what the parents are telling. Right? So how we behave as parents, that is how our children will emulate. We cannot, only in the one case there is a what do you call, exception. The only exception is Prahlad Maharaj. Right? Only when Prahlad Maharaj is the son of a demon, right? Because that is the pastime of the Lord. He's a Nitya Siddha. So if we want to attain the Supreme Personality of Godhead, we want our children to attain the highest destination, we need to practice Krishna consciousness every second. It depends on every choice that we make right from now. Right? We're not worried about the past. We are not going to regret. Oh, if I had known earlier, I would have done. No. Right now, we are knowing it. Right now, we want to make our choices. To always remember Krishna and never forget Krishna. From now onwards, if we sincerely always remember Krishna, then we will go back to Godhead. Otherwise, even if we become Brahma, Brahma Bhavana Loka, Punaravartino, Arjuna, Punaravartino, again we will come back to this material world. Right? And then in 8.28, Krishna talks about how when one accepts the path of devotional service, he attains all of this, whatever is attainable in this material world also. And in this way, he also goes back to Godhead. Right? So this is a formula for having the cake and eating it too. Right? How is it having the cake and eating it too? Right? We are not saying 90. I don't want to use this laptop. This is material. I don't want to use this glass. I don't want to use this speaker. I don't want to use this book. Everything is material. No. Krishna is saying, utilize everything in the service of Krishna. I will use this laptop. I will use this mobile. I will use this book. Everything in the service of Krishna. But my devotional service is not dependent on the laptop. Tomorrow this laptop is not there. I should not say, oh, I will not do bhakti. Why? Because I was doing bhakti when the laptop only was there. There is no reason or obstruction in the path of bhakti. As long Bhakti Siddhanta Sarva Thakur says, anyone who has life can preach. Anyone who has life can practice Krishna consciousness. Whether this laptop is there, I will practice Krishna consciousness. I will use it for preaching Krishna consciousness. If this laptop is not there, then I will chant Hare Krishna. If this laptop is not there, I will use the mobile. I will use something else. There are so many objects. We can dovetail everything, whatever Krishna has given us. We will dovetail everything in the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna. So in this, in the purport, later on when we are doing the slow study of this chapter of Bhagavad Gita, we will be studying about the duration of Brahma's life. We'll be also studying about how how it is important to do our duty also. Right? So we are only saying that, okay, I should chant Hare Krishna, I should perform my devotional service, I should always remember Krishna. Right? But did Arjuna sit down and chant, or did he fight a war? Arjuna fought a war. Right? The entire Mahabharat, or the particular portion of the Mahabharat, which is the Kurukshetra war. Arjuna fought the entire war. You can't fight a war when you are in Sattva-guna. You can't be chanting and fighting a war. Right? What does Krishna say? Krishna gives a formula. Every one of us, right? Whether we are a man or a woman, whether we are a mother or a father or a daughter-in-law, somewhere we will fit. Right? We all have two kinds of dharmas. The first dharma is called Swadharma. Swadharma means depends on our whatever body we have acquired. right? As a mother, as a daughter, as a mother-in-law, as a father-in-law, as a father, as a grandfather, as a grandmother. We need to perform certain duties. Arjuna, as a Kshatriya, also had to perform the duty. What was his duty? His duty was of fighting the war. So when he fought the war, what did Krishna tell him? First and foremost, he was not willing to fight the war, right? Of course, we know that through Arjuna, Krishna is teaching us, right? But how did it start? He said, I don't want to fight. But Krishna said, you have to fight. That is your duty. And what did Arjuna say? Okay. Last, after asking so many questions, in the 18th chapter, Arjuna says, Karishye vachanam tava. Oh Krishna, I will follow your instructions and fight. Right? And when we are fighting, what did Krishna say? How Arjuna should fight? Mam anusmara yuddhyacha. When you are fighting the war, you remember me. Right? Okay. So what is our swadharma? Our swadharma, in the morning, from the morning till night, we have a lot of duties. Right? Some of us are going to office. Some of us are cooking food at home. Some of us are taking care of children. Some of us are employees of an organization. So whatever we are doing, that is our swadharma. When we are performing that swadharma, we should remember Krishna. So when I am a chartered accountant, so when I am looking at the accounts, will I chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama? Will I be able to check my accounts? I will not. Then how do I remember Krishna when I am doing my accounts work? How will I remember Krishna? Early morning, the 2 hours Brahma Murta time is there. That is prescribed time for chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This Arjuna, before he went for war, what did he do? He wore his kavacham, right? They wear the armor. They are all getting ready for the war. Like that, every day when we go out or when we wake up only, we are fighting a battle with Maya. The first battle with Maya is, I want to sleep more. Why should I wake up? It is only 4:30. It is only 5. It is only 5:30. It is only 6. It is only 6:30. It is only 7. Right? That is the first battle. Our first battle is from the time we wake up, our battle already starts. So what are we going to do? For the first battle, if we have to win, then we have to prepare our mind the previous day, night itself. Before we go to sleep, we should say, Oh Krishna, when I wake up in the morning tomorrow, I want to wake up during Brahma Murta time and I want to chant Hare Krishna. But if we think, okay, today I woke up, tomorrow I don't want to wake up. I am not feeling well. My body is not cooperating with me. Oh, I have, so tomorrow I have this program in the afternoon. So if I wake up in the morning, I will not be able to attend that program very nicely. So when we give reasons to our mind will use those reasons and trick us. But what we should do? We should trick the mind. Okay, let me wake up and chant during Brahma Murta. Whatever else needs to be taken care of, we will take care of it later. So we need to trick the mind. When the mind is telling us, okay, watch this TV serial, half an hour only, what is there? We should know how even a half an hour watching the TV serial is going to create impressions in our mind. That is something that is going to come in my flashback when I'm dying. That is a flashback that is going to come in my mind that when I'm dying. Is that something I want to see when I'm dying? Whenever we are doing an activity, we should see this will come as flashback in my mind. I will have no control. Is this the state I want to be? Do I want to enact this pastime of this drama? Melancholy, drama, accusing, complaining, fighting. Is this what I want to be? Or even if you want to watch some drama, we can watch so many wonderful dramas. There are so many wonderful Lord's pastimes which are there. So Krishna says, Yukta ahara viharasya yukta chesasya karmashu yukta swapnava bodhasya yogo bhavati dukkha. Right? We are focusing on how I can attain the supreme. We are not sannyasis. It is not that always 24 hours you have to chant Hare Krishna. We cannot. Prabhupada himself says you cannot chant Hare Krishna 24 hours of the day. That's why we are not going to the Himalayas. We are not going to Vrindavan and sitting there. We should not go to Vrindavan and sit there for not more than 3 days. Even those 3 days also we have to be in the association of devotees, hearing Krishna Katha from our gurus. Otherwise in Vrindavan also our mind will tell us, okay, you traveled the flight feeling jet lag. Okay, you can sleep. Today you sleep. Tomorrow we are there. That tomorrow we'll go. So in this way we are committing aparad even in the dham. We don't want to do that. So we should be eager to go to the dham, and we have only 3 days in the dham. Krishna, please help me. I want to see all of your pastimes. I want to hear your glories. We should have that laulyam, that desire to want to learn, to have this knowledge about Krishna, to serve Krishna, to see, have darshan of Krishna. So that laulyam is there in our heart, whether we are in Bombay or whether we are in Pune or whether we are in Bangalore, Dubai or United States, Boston, San Francisco, doesn't matter. Krishna Prabhupada has created ISKCON in every part of the world. At 70 years, he went abroad. He went by a cargo ship, suffering 2 heart attacks, simply to give Krishna consciousness to you and me. So how we can express our gratitude to Prabhupada? We can express our gratitude to Prabhupada by becoming Krishna conscious ourselves and to assist Srila Prabhupada. This is a book marathon month. We should distribute Srila Prabhupada's books, some or the other, online, offline, doesn't matter. So I try to give Prabhupada's books to others because Prabhupada's books are time bombs. If somebody picks up the book and reads, maybe the person whom we are giving the book is not even opening the book. His or her daughter or son or grandson or somebody in the generation will open the book, and that entire generation will be delivered if that person who reads the books becomes a pure devotee. So, and we can become instruments in the hand of Prabhupada to create such miracles, right? So either we create history or we read history, right? All the time we are reading history. We are scrolling YouTube. What did this person say? What did that person say? We are just consuming and wasting our time, right? We should become creators. We should become creative. How can I distribute Prabhupada's books? How can I perfect my life? Not consumers. Simply reading nonsensical stuff. If you're inclined to read, we should read Prabhupada's books. And not just for reading. We should implement what we have read. And in this way, when we're living our life according to Srila Prabhupada's purports, when you join the slow section of the Bhagavad Gita, we will read every purport, every word of Srila Prabhupada's purport. Please join in for the slow session, right? That will help us understand how we can apply the principle of Bhagavad Gita in our life. This overview session is simply to understand the importance of studying Bhagavad Gita and the importance to live our life according to the Bhagavad Gita. Yeah. So when we understand the importance, then we need to understand how we to do it. For that how part, that is why part we understand in that overview sessions. Why we have to understand Bhagavad Gita, why we need to understand Krishna. But okay, I have to remember Krishna always, but how do I do it? Practical tips. Prabhupada's purports are practical tips. How to implement the principles of Bhagavad Gita in our day-to-day life. Yeah. So our homework for today. Today it's only 11:50. I got a better control of time today. Okay. So what is the homework for today? Our homework for today is, right, whatever 24 hours, right, from now today 12 o'clock to tomorrow 11 o'clock, right, 23 hours, right? How many hours we slept? Tomorrow 2-3 of us can share. How many hours we slept? What was our meditation before going to sleep? Right now from 12 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Maybe we go to sleep at 9 o'clock. From 12 to 9, how did I spend my time? How many times I thought of Krishna? We can write it down. One day if we write it down, we know what all nonsensical things we are thinking. We will make in 1 hour, how many times I thought of Krishna? 12 to 9. 9 o'clock when I went to sleep, what was my meditation? Tomorrow morning, what time I got up? Right? Before that, what time am I planning to get up tomorrow? And tomorrow, what time I got up? Immediately after getting up, did I think of Krishna? Okay, I got up at 4 o'clock. What did I do immediately thereafter? It is said, if we manage our time from 6 p.m. to 9 a.m., evening 6 p.m. to morning 9 a.m., the rest of the time automatically will get managed. No, not even 6 p.m. 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. if you manage properly. Right? If we sleep, get proper 6 hours. Some of us need 7 hours. 6 to 7 hours of proper rest. Then the entire morning program will be taken care of. Right? Till 9 a.m. in the morning, we are complete. 4 to 9 is such a kavacham. It is it is an armor that we wear. And after that, no battle of Maya we will lose. Even if we lose, we will learn lessons and we will progress in bhakti. Right? Materially, it may be a success or a failure. But our armor has to be so strong. That armor we will get from 9 p.m. We have to sleep at 9. Right? Even I'm not saying because I'm practicing all of this. Even I am struggling. But we need to desire. We need to develop this. Right? Sleeping early. Radhesham Prabhu says, Brahma Muhurta time, if you want to wake up, it starts from 9 p.m. You have to go to sleep at 9 o'clock. Your meditation should begin from 9 o'clock. I have to sleep. Only then I wake up at 4 o'clock. If we sleep at 11 o'clock and wake up at 4 o'clock, our concentration will not be there in the chanting. We'll feel sleepy. Right? All of us are struggling with that. Right? Because we are not able to sleep early. Right? And we think that, oh, I'm doing so much bhakti. I'm waking up in the morning. But if you don't sleep early, we are not doing proper justice. So we are all struggling. It is a struggle. Life is a struggle. It's always Radhanath Swami Maharaj says. Every time we chant Hare Krishna, we should understand it's a struggle. It is not easy. It is not easy. But Krishna sees that in spite of the struggle, this Medhavini is waking up in the morning. She's trying to sleep early. So Krishna will see our efforts. We cannot do anything of our own. Not a blade of grass can move by our own effort. But when Krishna sees our efforts, Krishna will bless us. And in that way, we will be able to remember Krishna, engage in devotional service, please our gurus, and go back home, back to Godhead. So with this we'll end. It's 11:50 a.m. I'm happy to take any further queries, and let's jot down. Like today, let's jot down. Tomorrow, as we join at 11 o'clock, we should have a diary for almost 10 hours, right? In between, we can have 6 to 7 hours of sleep also. And what is our meditation before sleep and after sleep? So let's jot it down. I will also do it. I will also do that exercise today. So let's do it and let's share tomorrow. In this way, we want to inspire each other, right? Nobody is perfect. If you are in this material world, we have anarthas. So it is okay. Some of us have few anarthas, some of us a lot of anarthas, right? But we are all in the journey, but we all want to be together. So we all want to go back home, back to Godhead. And that is what chapter 8 is emphasizing. Attaining the Supreme. Attaining the Supreme by performing devotional service in the association of devotees, in the association of those people who want to go back home, back to Godhead. And we all want to go back home, back to Godhead. That is why we are part of the Zoom session, isn't it? So let's inspire each other. Let us help each other. Let us share with each other. And then let us grow with each other. And let's all attain the Supreme. Let's all go back home, back to Goloka Vrindavan Dham. Grantraj Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki Jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Srila Gurudev ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrind ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanande. Hari Hari Bol. So the questions we can take.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Pancham Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Dhanavad pranams to all of you.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, so
Mataji, I would like to share something, my experience.
Who's speaking?